Hey, I'm Kyshira. Thank you for tuning in to Her TV. So in today's video, I'm going to give you my top 5 career-related book recommendations. This video is being made for the audience of HerSavvyCareer.com. Just want to give a special shout out to Zena. Thank you for featuring me on your site. So I'm really excited today to bring these books to you guys in no particular order. Let's just jump right in. The first book I want to bring to you guys is called 12, The Elements of Great Managing, and it's written by Rod Wagner and James Harder. So this is what the book looks like. This book is a follow-up to a book that was released in 1999 called First Break All the Rules, which I will readily admit I have not read. This book is great for people that are either new in management or work on the employee engagement side of HR, because it really centers on the premise of employee engagement as relates to the Gallup organization. If you're familiar with Gallup, you know that they administer employee engagement surveys to Fortune 500 companies. So this book uses a lot of the studies that they've done. It has a lot of stories and examples of different situations where employees may be disengaged or actively disengaged, and some success stories around how to bring those employees out of that, and also how managers can move forward with avoiding it. So if you're a new manager, or maybe you're an experienced manager but just want to brush up on your employee engagement, or you're in HR, this book would be great for you. I want to recommend is for those that are a little earlier in their career, and it's called Getting from College to Career by Lindsay Polak. And this book is great for people that are recent graduates or about to graduate, and it really just gives you great tips around the job search, networking, using social media, how to transition your mindset from college to really pursuing your career. This book is really helpful. There's a lot of activities, different takeaways from every chapter. And then also check out Lindsay's website. Lindsay has a lot of great resources for young professionals and millennials around transitioning from college to career. So again, Getting from College to Career, great recommendation. The third book I want to recommend is called Good Is Not Enough and Other Unwritten Rules for Minority Professionals. This is one of my favorite books of all time. I had to read this book when I was in undergrad, and a lot of the principles that I read about then I still use today now. And it's great because the author of this book, Keith, is actually one of the national board members for the National Black MBA Association. So I had the opportunity to meet him at a National Black MBA Leadership Retreat, and he's an astounding speaker, just so engaging, so real, to the point, very open about sharing his own career stories, trials and triumphs. So I'm really excited that I have the opportunity to hear him speak and also connect with him via Twitter. But this book is fantastic. It's highly endorsed by various CEOs, Pitney Bowes, Key Bank. It really just talks about those unwritten rules of climbing the corporate ladder. You know, getting ahead is more than simply keeping your head down and doing your work and hoping someone notices you. So this book really tells the truth about how to climb. So if you know climbing the corporate ladder is really important to you, breaking through that glass ceiling is something that you're really looking to do, then I definitely recommend picking this book up. My fourth favorite book is called The Trump Card: Playing to Win in Work and Life by Ivanka Trump. I stand for her, first of all. This book is so good. This book is really intriguing to me because it's more than simply how she was able to take on some aspects of her father's business, but also how she branched out on her own, became an international model to feature her own jewelry collection. She talked in this book about how to thrive in uncertainty, how to brand yourself and get your name known, how to negotiate, which is key. So really good business principles, you know, pre-lean in era were mentioned in this book. So I definitely recommend pick this book up. Great read. And the last book I want to recommend is called Now What? The Young Person's Guide to Choosing the Perfect Career. And I want to recommend this book because I know a lot of young professionals and maybe even mid-level professionals are still trying to figure out, what is it that I want to do? What's my passion? What career should I pursue? And sometimes find yourself stuck in a rut. So this book really helped me figure that out, and I really like it because it's not just an actual, this is gonna sound crazy, it's not written simply as a book. You know how just I really like this book because it's more than just a bunch of words put together. There's charts, there's graphs, there's activities, there's takeaways, action items, things that you can journal and reflect on. It's a really, really good tool to self-assess, and really when you finish it, having that toolkit of understanding your motivators, what drives you, what your passions are. So if you're someone that's thinking about a career change but you're not sure what that change should be, you just know you need something new, then I would highly recommend this book. And this wouldn't be a Her TV video if I didn't give you a bonus. So it's very hard for me to not have a book recommendation list without including Old Faithful. Now, I talk about this book all the time. I have at least 2 blog posts on my website about books, and this is always on the list. I also have a 5 books every young professional should read in 2015 video. This is on it, and this will continue to be on it. Never Eat Alone. Excellent, excellent book. Relationships are the key to getting ahead. It's all about being in the right spaces with the right faces, connecting, following up, building relationships, getting mentors, getting sponsors, becoming the connector. This book will get you right. So if you've read this book, tweet me and tell me, because I need to find other people that already appreciate this book as much as I do. So that is my top 5 career picks. Please tweet me, let me know what you thought at 2 Moves Ahead. Also visit my website, 2movesahead.net, and I hope to hear from some of you guys soon. Again, Zena, thank you for the opportunity to be featured on HerSavvyCareer.com, one of my favorite blogs. So you all have a fantastic day, night, afternoon, whenever you're watching this, and I'll talk to you soon.